Surface water issues. You folks have been very active in surface water issues and trying to make sure that we don't have erosion and all the things that can go.
Right. First of all, on the surface water, like many cities, and it's kind of a position in city government or in tribal government that is not very well known, because those people on a day-to-day basis are checking water quality, making sure that the surface waters are safe for the public to use, either by swimming or by other means. But they're also looking kind of short and long term at the water quality to make sure that there's no issues, no changes in the quality of the water. And we have a awesome staff. It's a staff that started with one person, and now we have 5 or 6 people that are involved in the water quality. And we have we have Arctic Lake that we share with the city of Prior Lake, but there are a number of other streams and water bodies, wetlands, that we also maintain. And that's really because our goal is to make sure that they're maintained, because we know that they're a source or they really filter out a lot of things that go into the aquifer. So
you bet. And you guys have got an awful lot of expertise on your staff. We've got some, but the nice thing is that there's some exchange of information that goes on. Probably more you guys providing us with information, like I know we've done some burning and that sort of thing in Lakefront Park in our Oak Savannah area, and you guys have got the expertise there. We don't necessarily. Can we talk a little bit about wastewater? You got a wastewater treatment plant, which is not something you see every day anywhere.
Right. And a little bit of history on that is that prior to 1989, the tribe essentially had septic systems for its bingo palace and some of the commercial buildings, as well as all the houses. So from 1989 to about 1993, 94, we converted everything from septic and hooked up into a sewer line that the tribe constructed from the reservation to County Road 21. And we had an agreement with the city of Prior Lake and Met Council and a number of other participants on a sewer usage agreement. And that was working out well. But we saw that one thing that we wanted to do was have our own wastewater treatment facility. We knew that there was pressures on the Blue Lake treatment facility that both the city of Prior Lake and Shakopee Sioux uses. We also saw that it would be just another step in our sovereignty to have our own ability to maintain and treat our own wastewater. And at the same time, we were looking at constructing our own a new golf course that required additional irrigation waters. So it was kind of a perfect storm to create our own wastewater treatment facility. We looked at a couple plants throughout the United States. There was one that was close by in the city of St. Peters, and we incorporated a lot of what was done there into our facility.
And now is that facility status quo, or is that kind of a leading edge wastewater treatment plant nationwide?
Well, I'd like to say that's state of the art, but the treatment facility was constructed and designed in 2004. It went into initial operations in 2006 and has been fully operating since 2007. So, there are some new changes to some newer facilities out there, but it is pretty much state of the art. It incorporates some of the green features, which I'm very pleased to announce. I know that this was our first green roof facility. We looked at a number of other options to put a green roof on, but we found that this facility is going to be there for at least 50 years. So we thought, what a great place to put a green roof on.
Can you explain what a green roof is? I mean, I think 9 out of 10 people think they know what it is, but may not. I mean, is it literally what?
A green roof is essentially, going back many, many years ago, what a house used to be on the prairie. It was a sod roof. A green roof means that there's living vegetation on the green roof. It starts very similar to a regular roof foundation where you have a medium so that the water can't drip through into the building. And then from there, there's probably about 6 to 8 inches of soil. And from that point, once we have that in there, and it's an engineered soil. It's not something that you can just pick up at the local greenhouse.
Sure, throw some clay up there.
Yeah. And then after that, you have the landscapers that added a number of plants. All of the plants up there are native, and there's about 40,000 different plant types that are up there. You cannot really see the green roof from the road because of the parapet, but the plants can range up to about 18 inches in height. So,
and what's the primary benefit of having a green roof?
you know, the primary benefit is that it reduces the rainwater or the stormwater need on that site. And we chose it on that site because we had a very constrained site. We had a small area, we had wetland that we did not want to impact, and we had a very small area that we could put some stormwater ponding on. So we chose it for that reason. You know, there are some benefits that we're currently monitoring. We believe that it's going to be beneficial for the heating and air conditioning of facilities because there's not that much sunlight that's beating down on the facility. So it's not heating the facility from the rooftop. So we're looking at a number of things, and that kind of leads me to the other green roof, which is the largest of the two green roofs, and I think it's the largest in the Midwest area.
Really? Which building is that has the largest?
That's Dakota Sport and Fitness. The second arena was built just a number of years ago.
Thank you.
And has served the Prairie Lake girls and boys quite well. Hopefully they're winning more games because of it. But the green roof on that one is a little bit larger than the one on the wastewater treatment facility, and we're currently doing research on that one as well.
We've talked a lot about green roofs, et cetera, but there are a whole lot of other structures and demonstrations of green initiatives. Coda Energy is one of them. Tell us about Coda Energy.
Yes. Coda Energy, first of all, Frank, is probably one of the unique initiatives. You know, and I'm very pleased with the laundry list of initiatives that we have in the green area, but this is one that has ranked up there as a milestone to the tribe. First of all, it's not on the reservation, and it's in the city of Shakopee. It's located just directly behind the raw malting facility. That's another milestone. We have a relationship with the raw malting facility. We created a company called Coda Energy. It's a LLC where we are the 51% partner, and raw malting is the 49% partner. And what this facility does is it creates both heat and electricity. The electricity is about 18 megawatts, and a portion of it is used on site by RAR for their electrical needs. The other portion is used on the grid. We sell it to XL Energy as part of the renewable energy platform that's out there. The other part of it is the heat, and the heat typically in a power plant is just sent into the air.
Just waste, right?
Waste, yeah. And what we thought about this facility and why we were very supportive of entering into this is the efficiency. And the efficiency comes from the fact that raw malting, which operates 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, 365 days, needs heat to do their process. And so we sell that excess heat to raw malting. So it's a facility that's been up and operating since May of 2009, so it almost has its first year anniversary. And it's operating and pretty much has hardly any glitches to it. So it's a nice location. It's kind of in the industrial area, so a lot of people don't really realize it, but it's one of our big initiatives, and it took probably about 6 to 8 years of planning, getting the permitting, and all of those things. So.